Hello, my name is Luciano Araujo. I am an architect and I am a designer and I am an entrepreneur. And I am one of the coaches of the MIT Online Entrepreneurship and Innovation Bootcamp. It's a pleasure to be here because I think we are going on one of the most important steps. Of course, every step is important, but this one is something that can be a real game changer in the phase that we are now. Why? In my personal experience, I used this specific concept of the decision maker unit to pay attention in what was happening in periods of my implementation that I was confused. What was the next step? The market segmentation was right. I chose the right beachhead market. Who is the real economic buyer? The end user understand my product, or this is the champion of my entire market, and the veto power is a guy. Who is this guy? And it was something that I need to learn during the process, because when you go and you start your interviews and you start to use the PMR to understand better if you're going the right direction or if you decide the right problem, you are trying, you are having assumptions. And this process where you have this entire map, where you have these different kind of personas that you start to identify during the process of deciding your beachhead market, after you have the first PMRs or second PMR series, or when you already are trying to prototype and bring something to your beachhead market, you still learn. And this understanding of how these persons can influence in the way you are bringing the right solution, or what is the right business model to put your company in action, it's incredible. If you can understand exactly who is the economic buyer or who is the end user, it's already something special. And sometimes it's super tricky. You have complex industries where this kind of information is not ready, or you cannot find on the internet, or you're going on the field where this technology or your solution that's based on a technology, it's not already ready to be absorbed. Maybe you are a little bit early in your market or your beachhead market, and understanding this entire environment, you will be able to take the right decisions. That maybe sometimes it's better to go back and check again what you are doing, what your team is doing, and or maybe it's time to go a little bit further and start to ask again, or start to do more PMR. But in my opinion, it's an amazing adventure now, because you already have a beautiful map, or a lot of samples of the market, or where your problem is based, or what kind of solution, what kind of value you are bringing to your customer. And the DMU is here for that. Go for it, stay with a lot of energy, and I'm super excited to see the final results. But remembering, this is an educational program, and we are here to try to test, understand, and materialize what we are learning. And don't be so afraid to make mistakes. Thank you for my teams. I see you soon, and it's a pleasure to be here again. Bye-bye.